Hello, and welcome to the Wonderful World of Des Moines. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Tonight, I thought I would answer a question. Tonight, I thought we would answer the question that a viewer has asked, which is, how do we cut Craig's hair? And cutting Craig's hair when he was younger was a struggle and a concern. For one thing, Craig wouldn't sit still. And for another thing, it's unsafe to have a sharp object near someone's head when they don't sit still. So for quite a while, we just didn't get Craig's hair cut, but his hair didn't grow really long, so it wasn't really an issue for quite a while.
Did we have anybody cut his hair early on? No, I thought we did.
I don't remember anyone except
maybe
maybe us, like sneaking it in. And I'm trying to remember when we did first cut his hair with the Flowbee.
Yeah.
We had some friends.
That's the lead-in.
Yeah, we had some friends, some really good friends who helped us with our kids a lot, and they had a Flowbee. I don't know if any of you have heard of a Flowbee. It was kind of a 90s thing. It would have had to have been.
Yeah.
It was an infomercial where you first learned about it, and what it actually is an attachment. There's a hose that attaches to a vacuum cleaner, and you put on these clip guards on the end, and it basically sucks your hair up into the vacuum, but there's guards, and they cut your hair whatever length you set it at. And you would think that Craig wouldn't like that because of the noise, but actually Craig liked the Flowbee. It didn't bother him at all.
Yeah.
And I think Joe cut his hair with the Flowbee for several years. I don't know what.
Just wondering, do they even sell?
No, Joe's trying to look up to see if they still have Flowbees.
Oh, there it is.
I'm trying to think of when I stopped cutting. We stopped cutting it. I never cut his hair with the Flowbee. Joe always did that.
I'm gonna sell it. I found it on Amazon.
Oh.
You believe that price?
$250?
$250.
I know we didn't pay that much for a Flowbee. Well,
No.
First of all, the Bennetts gave
That's
us their
funny.
Flowbee.
Yeah, we wore it out using it on Craig. So
Yeah, we used
we
it.
had to get another
They
one.
loaned it to us, but we had it for years.
Yeah.
And till we wore it out, and then we bought another one.
Well, their boys got old enough that their mom switched to
The razor.
like the clippers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With all the comb things on it.
I'm pretty sure that the Flowbee was not more than $100 when we bought it.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to even think of, there was no Amazon back then, so we must have found a website.
Right from their website.
Yeah. But that worked great for us. That worked great for Craig. Boys' haircuts, it did, especially for Craig, it didn't have to be anything fancy because Craig didn't care at all. So that worked until, well, it would have worked probably forever, but I think probably after he got out of school, I talked him into trying.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I took him to where I got my hair cut at Trixie's, but it was a little bit overpriced for less than 5 minute haircut. Yeah. So
doing the same clipper trim.
And Craig didn't really care about who cut his hair at that point anyway. Yeah. I do remember he would always say every time, "Don't make me bald."
Yeah. And a couple times they about did.
Yeah, oh yeah, especially at Great Clips. So we started going to Great Clips, and Craig loved Great Clips because at Great Clips, if you schedule your appointment on the app, you pretty much walk in and get your hair cut. So we did that for quite a while, but Great Clips, as you probably know if you use Great Clips, they keep raising their price, and their haircut is now over $20 for a...
I'm gonna take you to the curb, Mama.
Okay, all right.
Not this far, Mama.
What?
What?
Here, come here.
Trash.
Come here. Come here.
The trash can.
Here, come here.
Dad, but...
Come here. Say hi.
Hey, what's...
Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Dad, the trash can.
Yeah, just...
Craig's worried about getting the trash cans to the curb.
He's the trash commander.
Definitely.
You know where to put it. Just kind of in the middle there somewhere, bud.
In the middle?
Yeah, just about where you always do.
Thanks.
He's doing it early though.
Didn't he used to do it at 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's like 6:45.
Yeah.
He gets nervous about it not being out there. But anyway, Great Clips got to be where it's at least $20 to get your haircut, and for not a really great haircut. So I started taking Craig to where I get my haircut now, which is probably around the same price and a much better cut. And Craig likes,
Yeah,
go ahead.
They're starting to leave his hair a little longer on top now, to where it's easier to get it combed right and everything.
And that's really why I did switch to a salon, because I wanted Craig to have more of a hairstyle than just shaving his head, which is basically what we had done for many years, just a buzz cut.
Yeah.
Because Craig,
Yep.
you know, you didn't want it to take very long. But he's to the point now where...
And it was easier when he was taking showers, making sure he got the shampoo out and everything out of his hair when it's shorter.
But he's gotten more mature about that and takes a little better care of his hair and doesn't mind sitting in getting his hair cut for a very long time. So, I don't know. That's really all I have to say about that. I think it just took time and maturity before we could get Craig in a salon. I don't know if Flowbee is the answer for you, but it worked great for us for many years.
Bluey's grandpa. He's keeping an eye on everybody.
I've had some people want to know how Joe and I met, it's kind of a long story. But I'm going to tell you how we first met because it's a funny story.
The very first time?
Yeah, the very first time we met was in study hall.
Oh, yeah.
And when you were in study hall, was there a naughty table? I wasn't the one sitting at it. You probably could guess that.
Yeah, there was only two of us
right
sitting there.
It was in a lunchroom, and so everyone sat at lunch tables, like, you know, or like long picnic benches, basically, when we were in school. And the naughty table was directly across from where I sat. Like, I don't know.
Well, everybody
few feet.
They just called it the naughty table.
It was the naughty table.
It was just, that was where they decided to place myself and another student. It was named Rod.
I don't even know why you guys were sitting there, but I'm sure they had a good reason.
Oh, I remember why I was sitting there.
And I was first introduced to Joe because he was shooting rubber bands at me.
I wasn't shooting rubber bands.
Yes, you were. I used to fight a lot with his seatmate, Rod. We didn't really get along real well. So that's how we met. That's the first time we met.
Well, did you say that was in middle school?
That was in middle school, yeah. It wasn't a love connection at that time.
I'm not sure. You were probably 7th grade. I was probably 8th grade.
Yeah, probably. And several years later, we would meet again through my cousin Roger. And that's a whole nother story. But I just thought I would share that funny story with you tonight. Do you have anything else to say?
I think I used to drop salt and pepper shakers on your head.
Oh, that was the second time we met.
No, we had known each other for quite a while by then.
That's when I first remember we started doing stuff. When you used to come.
Yeah, we were in the same group of friends, large group of friends.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We were on very odd ends of the spectrum. She was the good girl, and I was not the good young gentleman.
It's true. It took a while for us to come together as more than friends. We were friends for quite a while. And we'll share the rest of that story in another video.
Not likely.
And I think that's all we have for tonight. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. Craig and I had a fun day today volunteering and going out for lunch and going to Target. So until tomorrow, see you later.
Peace.
There's good old Ronald McDonald. Yep. It's volunteering day.
try the Madison, please. With
One of our viewers wants to know if you'll explain why fire and water don't mix.
I don't know. Fire and water cannot mix when it boils up.
I mean, water puts out fire.
Mm-hmm.
What other elements can't mix?
I don't know. Snow and fire.
Craig wants to talk about Tiny Toon adventures.
It's kind of like when they're Looney Tune characters, like Buster and Babs Bunny, Montana Max, Elmira Duck, Hampton J. Pig, Plucky Duck, Dizzy Devil, Furball the Cat, Go-Go Dodo, and a host of other characters. They're based on Tiny Toons.
Do you know who does the voices?
Charlie Adler, Tress Benelli, Danny Cooksey, Frank Welker, Chris Summer, Don Messick of Hanna-Barbera, Joe Lasky, Marisa March, and Ron Paulson, Caps Susie, Kenny Milo.
What year did the Tiny Toons come out?
1990.
Who's your favorite character on Tiny Toons?
Buster and Babs Bunny. No relations.
Do you know any of the lines that they say?
Hiya, Toonsters.
Who's the funniest one?
Why, Plucky Duck was the funniest.
What does Plucky Duck say?
I'm Plucky Duck.
Craig decided to try the Tuesday special, which is what I always get here. He usually gets the club, which is called the Charlie. This one's pretty messy. Takes lots of napkins. What do you think, Craig?
Tastes good.
You got, was that a good choice? And dripping it all over. I also decided to try the potato salad. I don't remember if I've ever tried it before. It's actually really good. It's mustardy, and that's how I like it. I wanted to show you how stuffed with meat these sandwiches are. That's turkey breast and ham. And they taste so good, like so fresh. The turkey actually is like shredded turkey. It's not lunch meat or cold cuts. It's great quality. Dessert, we're sharing this peanut butter brownie, which, let's see if I can see, you can see inside a little more. We've had this before, and it's so good. I need to learn to make this. Because it seems like it's peanut butter sandwich between 2 layers of brownie and then some nice creamy chocolate frosting on the top. What do you think of the brownie, Craig?
Tastes good.
Craig, can you give me a review of Manhattan Deli?
Yes. The Tuesday special tastes delicious. The waiter seems nice. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, and a Craig Van Roo silver approval.
I agree. It was delicious. As always. Next stop, Target. Anyone else love to look in this section as much as I do? I always like to see what they have new. Under the bed storage. I'm always looking for a good tote, even though I don't need any more. I have to think about that. There's some 4th of July. Some Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles.
Does this remind you of anyone?
Hockey.
Oh, I was
One.
thinking of Sam Eagle from the Muppets.
Sam Eagle.
He's found some fidget toys here. Oh, I remember. Stephanie got one here for Livy, and Craig couldn't stop playing with it. I'll have to see if we can find that one. These are cute. A lamp stand. Let's be out of those. These are always fun. It's like a little treasure hunt. You have to find items in here. So far, I'm not seeing any. Oh, I think I found one. It's a little star. What'd you find, Craig?
Wind up toy toucan.
It's cute. It's a cute cactus face. They're already putting out the fall things, which I'm really not mad about. I've kind of been thinking about fall decorations. honey themes. This little beehive. I think it's just a decoration. Still lots of summery things out. Someone told me that there was Halloween stuff out in some store, but I don't remember what store it was. Let's see what we find over here, Craig. Let's see. What kind of Pop-Tarts do they have at Target? We really don't have anything exciting here for Pop-Tarts. Just the old regulars.
Crunch berries.
Oh, he does look different. I think they gave him a facelift or something.
Yeah, that's so secret. And that's no lie, right, Mama?
That's no lie. Look, Libby'd like this one because she likes this. She calls him Super Fox.
He's a raccoon.
Yeah, I know. I saw you smelling those candles. Did you find any that smelled good?
Yep.
Which one? Cozy Nights. Let me see. That smells nice. Kind of like lotion almost.
Yep.
Patriotic Captain Crunch, Craig.
Yeah, red, white, and blue crunch.
You think it tastes like regular? You think it tastes just like Crunch Berries?
Yes.
Or does it taste like regular Captain Crunch?
Crunch berries, though.
Oh, it's Sorcerer Mickey.
His hat tips over.
Yeah. Doesn't want to stay on, does it? I think his head's too big for it.
Yeah.
Isn't that an Animaniac?
Yep. Wacko Warners.
They have all the fun plushies over here, don't they? And here we are at Craig's favorite section. Let's see what he finds. See anything interesting today? The Turtles Pizza Collection.
Yeah.
Do you have any Ninja Turtle DVDs?
Well, I got the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Ah. Sonic. Is that a mean Sonic?
No, it's Knuckles the Echidna.
Oh, see what I know. This section really is fun. I like the big Chucky doll. We used to have a little Chucky doll that we bought in a gift shop in Florida, and we used to prank people with it. I put it in the refrigerator one time at work, and Stephanie and her friends like to hide it in Craig's beanies. Remember that, Craig?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
No. Animals should definitely not wear clothing. Animals should definitely not wear clothing because it would be disastrous for a porcupine. Because a camel might wear it in the wrong places. Because a snake would lose it. Because a mouse would get lost in it. Because a sheep might find it terribly hot. Because it would be very messy for a pig. Because it might make life hard for a hen. Because a kangaroo would find it quite unnecessary. Because a giraffe might look sort of silly. Because a billy goat would eat it for lunch. Because it would always be wet on a walrus. Because a mouse could never manage. Because opossums might wear it upside down by mistake. And most of all, because it might be very embarrassing. And this is Craig A. Favers saying, keep on having a great day and we'll see you tomorrow.